So, I don't know when I'm going back to the drag strip because they got to order new wiring for the drag strip. But I got some exhaust gaskets to put on between the downpipes and the actual exhaust. So, I'm going to throw those on there because the ones that are in there have been used quite a bit. So they are definitely leaking. But went to O'Reilly's. Oh shit, she went limp. Went to O'Reilly's, grabbed up 2.5-inch universal 2-bolt flange exhaust gaskets. Oh, I know I mentioned this before, but these are the OEM ones, and I bought brand new OEM ones, and they're 2 1/4. So that would restrict flow a little bit. So I'm gonna throw these on. I only really noticed it because there was exhaust going into the cab while I was going down the highway, and unfortunately, she's stinky. Jack stands. So for now, the car's gonna sit kind of as it is. Aired up the radials, kind of daily mode. I'm still driving the car as is. I don't want to put anything back in if I'm just going to have to take it back out. But I'd love to have the dash back in. That's kind of like the big turning point for me as far as daily ability. Because with the dash in, I can have a lot of the center components back in. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to take out that dash twice. I lost one slipper before. I don't want to lose the other one. Here's a good look-see at the PPE downpipes. Those are great. We forgot a hanger. Well, I shouldn't say we. I forgot an extra rubber hanger. So the exhaust just dropped right down. I'll just throw those gaskets on and then put that rubber exhaust hanger back on. The bolts actually came out really loose, so I'm thinking that was actually my exhaust leak. However, one of the gaskets, I mean, these gaskets have been reused like 3 times, so they've definitely reached their replacement time, for sure. A little bit of a leaky leak there. And then this one, a little bit of leak there, but these are trashed. I mean, these are the ones that came with the downpipes, and the whole exhaust has been taken off probably 10 times since I put those on. So just those been reused so many times. So if anybody needs a set of these, let me know. I'll just I'll just put them in a letter and I'll put a stamp on it and just mail them your way. But as far as this goes, that's done. So I'm ready whenever. Car season's starting to kick off here, and I'm probably going to be doing some Mexico stuff, despite not wanting to destroy the car without basically just tear it up before I get to the drag strip. But like I said, we've got 1,000 cc of methanol now. 1,000 cc jet. I shouldn't say 1,000 cc of methanol, but a little bit spicier now. I blipped into the throttle just to see how far the intake temps would drop, and just a little bit of boost dropped the intake temp from 80 to 50. I mean, just like that. It was ridiculous. But there was actually a boost leak here. I don't know if you can, well, boost and methanol leak, but don't mind that little drip. But when I was talking with EcoBoost Power Parts, he didn't have any of the ones with the methanol port welded on available, so I just drilled this and then used their gasket. But I might not have got it tight enough because the whole underside, just right around in here, the paint stripped off from the methanol leaking. So I had a little bit of a boost leak there. I don't know for how long, probably since I put the 500cc jet in. But she's fixed now. I don't think it was really affecting anything just because these turbos aren't maxed out, so they can compensate pretty well. But really excited for whenever we can get her done. And while I've got the camera here, let's talk about the drag strip outing. So it was a 3-hour drive there and then 4 hours to wait to be told it was only doing 8th mile times, to drive 3 hours back, get back at 6 a.m. It was a heck of a time. I'm not mad at Ozark Raceway for it. I don't think they expected the amount of people that they had. I mean, it was crazy. This was 3 times as packed as I've ever seen this place. But they said that they're going to get all new wiring and get the quarter mile fixed up. So it should be all good as new here in the future. But it's probably going to be a month before I can get to the quarter mile. But unfortunately, the car's still stripped. It's going to stay stripped until I take it down the quarter mile. And then I want to put it back to full interior. Well, full interior. My kind of full interior. I just want to have the inside of the car look, full leather, everything, all door panels, dash back in there. But, it's going to keep the trunk stuff out still. I don't know if I'm going to put the spoiler back on. I kind of like that. I wish I had a trunk that didn't have the lifted spoiler. I wish I had like the little lip on the SEL. I know it seems like I've got a lot of SEL kind of stuff going on because I've got the regular fender badges on, but I just like the more sleek look, I guess. I don't like the showboaty stuff, so the spoiler on that is kind of funky to me. She's hurt, boys. She's taken bad. Well, boys, I got bad news. She's hurt bad. So I'm just sitting here, kind of contemplating my life decisions here. But I don't know what's going to happen. Just going to kind of sleep on it and figure out from here. But I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. And who knows? This might be something big. It might be another platform. Who knows? But I think for the time being, I'm just going to get another used stock block, and throw it in and go from there. But we'll know as time goes on. So in the moment, this is pretty shitty, but I'm optimistic for what this brings to the future of the channel. I hope to be able to bring you guys some cool content here pretty quick. Like I said, probably just going to get a stock motor for the time being, but it's been talked about possibly getting a stock motor, swapping it out, and then building the one that's currently in here, and or even just building the one that's currently in here and then just leaving the car without a motor for a hot second. So there's plenty of options here. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but I don't blame Brad, my tuner, at all. I definitely know that I've been pushing this car way too hard. I've basically been a testament to a giant stress test on this platform, and something was going to give eventually. The entire car owes me nothing at this point, considering 135,000 miles, and the last 43,000 of that has been tuned and drag raced, and a ton of quarter miles and a ton of everything. So really the car owes me nothing. So we just got to kind of go from here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me get some F's in the chat beneath. If you guys watched this far, I appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next one.